Alright, so welcome back to the channel, Holistic Health FAQs. Today's episode is called 2 Simple, Overlooked, and Neglected Activities that are able to assist in improving mental health. So before we get into these 2 activities and all the benefits to doing them, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, and share. So I can just tell y'all what those 2 activities now and the video's over, but gotta make the video a bit longer. Anyway, so these 2 activities, right, they can help you with lowering stress levels, help you with lowering your anxiety, help you with lowering depression. So if you're ever feeling like anxiety, if you're ever feeling depression, if you're ever feeling stressed, these are the 2 go-to activities that you can do. And aside from those 3 things, they help you to improve your focus, they help you to improve mental clarity, and most importantly, they also improve brain to body connection. So I don't know if I say brain to body connection and I go like this, you can think what they are. Those 2 activities are writing, journaling, whatever you want to call it, and wait for it, drawing. Drawing. So overall, what I find is that, through my journey of holistic health and wellness, there's so many means and methods to cope with, anxiety, depression, stress, right? And in my journey, there's other videos I'll make, like, you could do affirmations and, listen to music, all this different type of stuff. But what I find when it comes to writing and drawing, right? Or writing and drawing, what I find about these 2 things is that they are more of an outlet. So they're taking my thoughts, right? And they're letting them exit my mind. So for example, with music is good, but music is putting thoughts into your mind if the music has words. And even if it's like, positive music, like I like to listen to like music with affirmations and stuff like that, but that's putting thoughts into my mind, right? And sometimes I need that. Sometimes I might speak positively to myself, with affirmations and auto suggestion, but that's still putting thoughts into my mind. And there are times when I find my mind is like, we don't need more thoughts. We already are generating thoughts. We need these thoughts to exit the mind. So this is why writing and drawing is so important. So let's say you're having issues, maybe like, get your heart broken, or just having a tough day, maybe somebody upset you, somebody threw you off the pendulum, like your peace of mind has been disoriented, right? Just write about it, get a paper and pencil, and don't type about it. Don't vent about it on social media, right? Keep your personal life. I mean, it's up to you, do whatever you want, right? But when it comes to now this, right, just get a pencil and write about it. Write how you're feeling. I'm I'm angry. This person's messed me up. They got me upset. I feel so frustrated. Things to express those emotions, because sometimes you might not have somebody to express those emotions to, especially when you're an adult now, like nobody really cares too much what you feel. Maybe when you're a kid, you could express your emotions. People are like, okay, whatever, right? You're a child, it's cool, we'll listen to you, but, you get what I'm saying? So express your truest thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I find that acting like you don't experience these negative emotions amplifies the level of stress, anxiety, and depression you will go through. However, writing it out, if you want to write curses, all that type of stuff, and right? Vent into this book. vent with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul. Vent into it and get those thoughts, feelings, and emotions out. And then after that, tear it up, throw it away. And that's what I suggest to people, because this is a momentary thing, right? You know how they say, like, don't make momentary feelings like anger, for example, affect you long term, right? So you're just taking that anger, that frustration, that depression, that anxiety, you're writing it out, putting it all on paper, and after that, once you get it all out, tear it up, say it out loud, read it out loud how you're feeling if you have the space to do it, and then tear it up, right? Throw it away, and boom, you've gotten those thoughts out your mind. Another way with writing, what you can do is, if you're not doing what I call, I'll call this like, venting writing, right? I was venting writing. Creative writing, where like, you write maybe poetry, you write stories, something that you don't have to throw away, but can actually become a form of art that you can actually gather and collect for a period of time. And in this digital age, there's so much you can literally do with poetry that people can relate to, right? Stories people can relate to. You could even mess around, monetize it, sell it. All we know, there's so much in fact, there's so much pages on Instagram with, I think, like writers, that just they write daily quotes and stuff like that, expressing their thoughts, emotions, feelings in a positive way, and it resonates with so much people. So those are two aspects of writing you can do. Venting writing, where you're gonna write all your frustration out, tear it up, throw it away. And then there's creative writing, where you can write poetry, stories and stuff that you can keep to yourself. But I would always say, if you got something like that, why not share it with the world, especially the type of world we're living in now, the possibilities that can come out of it, right? Now, number two, when we get to the drawing, there are times when I find, I don't want to write, because writing is a bit more organized, right? You got to be organized with your words. Even if it's creative writing, you got to know what you're talking about, or, and it's more, it's more organized when you're writing, right? So instead, drawing. And drawing is basically freedom of expression of your mind. Sometimes I just be scribbling, and whatever is coming to my mind, to my hand, I'm letting happen on paper. Sometimes I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing. I'm just like, I'm looking at my colors, and I'm just going through my colors here. As you can see, got some colors right here, and it's just a free for all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making stuff up as I go along. And for example, I have I think a photo here. I don't know what I was drawing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just coming up. I don't know. There's nothing to call it. It's not intentional. I don't even know why I chose the colors I chose at the time. It was basically purely intuitive. I think that's what I would like. Even though you could have intuitive writing too, but that's purely what it was. It's just like coming from brain to hand, seeing the colors and going with whatever came out. Then there's one day, I was trying to, I was drawing my one of my business neighbors son, right? But not like drawing him, just like, hey, let me copy a human being today, in the best of my capabilities, nothing fancy, nothing crazy. And overall, there's a piece that comes from doing that, right? You don't have to draw, you don't have to be like the best artist, and you're not trying to like hone the skills of drawing to make those amazing photos some people be making. I'll be like, wow, like how they do that, right? It's just an outlet of expression of creativity. Because I find a lot of times as adults, a lot of times when we have anxiety, we're depressed and we're stressed, we're pulling in all life's issues and problems, and we're not expressing how we truly feel on the inside. So drawing is a great way to, like, even right now my hand is tingling because I wanna draw now, since I'm talking about it, and it just expresses whatever is coming from your mind. Some people might have intentions of what you want to draw. That's cool, but you don't have to have an intention of what you want to draw. And that's the beauty of art. Like, you just go with the flow, you know what I'm saying? Just take some yellow, orange, red, pink, blue, make something out of it. Boom, you have some art. And like I said, you know, if you play around and get a little serious, that art could be monetized in some way. Maybe you could have an IG page or something where you share that art online and, you know, build an audience around it. Or you could just keep it to yourself, because you're not trying to, like, you know, you don't have to monetize every hobby that you have. But, you know, like I said, you never know what can come out of your creative expression through writing or drawing in the long term, if you choose to express it with people. The beauty is, it helps with your mental health. You can keep it to yourself, you can share it with the world, and overall, these are the two things that I think that a lot of people forget that we do, you know, because it's technology, you know, with all the reading, writing, listening to music, ebooks, we forget that with our hand. You know, if you have a hand, I'm overthinking now. We can do a lot of things that are creative. Overall, thanks for taking time to watch this. Have a great day. Get writing and get drawn. Peace out.